What if your AI assistant didn't just chat with you but actually did the work? Ran commands, opened your browser, and remembered actually who you are, and even scheduled jobs while you asleep. That's Hermes Agent, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to install it and what makes it different. Stick around, by the end, you'll have your own agent running on your local computer. Let's go. So here you can see in this first slide, Hermes Agent is basically an open source agent that is developed by Nous Research, okay, and it's an agent that grows with you. And its installation is really simple. You can also install it via a desktop app or also via terminal. So these are the salient features that are listed here that are good. It has skills, it has its own gateway. You can also install it via terminal, and it can also schedule jobs. These are also called cron jobs. Okay, so first, this is not just marketing. Unlike a normal chatbot that forgets everything when you close the tab, Hermes learns from the work you give it, saves reusable skills, and remember your context. The terminal panel shows the vibes. Hermes setup, gateway, online skills loaded, you're off. Free open source MIT dropped February 2026. That's the tool we're installing today. Let's move on to the slide 2 so I can actually teach you what actually it is and how it is helpful. Like, can't we just install another agents like anti-gravity or Claude? We would also talk about it later, but just for now, just stick for the Hermes. Okay, so let's clear up what it actually is. All people hear AI agent and assume it's a GPT wrapper. It's not. Four things. One, it's definitely not a chatbot. It plans and executes real work. Think of it of as a AI agent or AI model with hand. It can actually do work for you. Okay. Two, it's self-improving. It would self-improve itself within time. It writes a reusable skill after hard task, so it can execute it after later. Three, it has a persistent memory, and it will remember your conversations across all the session without you telling to it. Okay. And the four and the most important, and I like it, it's that it works everywhere. It has a terminal interface, it has a web interface, it has a Telegram interface. It's also usable via Discord, Slack, email, and even GitHub. That combination is why it's worth installing. So now just go into this Google and I would type just Hermes. And here the first link that is shown up here, just click it. Okay, so this is the interface of the website. It is available for Windows, it's also available for Linux, and it's also for Mac OS. So you can actually install it on any hardware you're running. Okay, but it must be a desktop. Just let's install it. I preferably use the desktop apps. We just go for desktop Windows. We can also install it via terminal. Okay, so I've already installed it, and here you can see I have the downloaded file Hermes setup. We're just gonna open it, and here's the button install Hermes. We'll just click it, and you can see here it's completing all the dependencies that it want, and it actually needs Python 3.11, so it's installing it also. Now we'll just wait for it to finish, and then would move on. Okay, so meanwhile it's installing, just take a quick tour of its core features that makes it distinctable from other agents like Claude or anti-gravity. And these are its core features. First of all is the memory, notes that survive every session. Second is skills, those reusable workflows. Cron jobs, scheduled tasks that run offline, and that's my favorite part, of course. You can use it via terminal, via web, and I told you earlier that you can just run it anywhere in the world. uh, the fourth is that it's a built-in browser, and it can actually navigate to the browser like we humans do. And the fifth is the channels that are the hands of this AI agent that actually talks to you via Telegram, Discord, Slack, or email, or whichever platform you are using. Okay, so our Hermes is also ready. You would just see a button with launch Hermes. Just click on it, and I think it would probably take you to the desktop app. Yes, and then you would it would redirect you to its own website, that is Now's portal. And here you can use its two free models. One is High 3, that is free, and the other is Step 3.7. You can use whichever you want, but I personally like the Step 3.7 Flash a bit good. Okay, so now it's just loaded, and here if we see even the latest version, it has desktop, and right now there is no API key in here, so you can see just Google AI Studio are available. Yes, only the Google AI Studio is available. So you can also add a provider. This knows you would just go to this switch down menu and then just go to edit models. Here you can see add provider. Select the add provider and see this nose portal. It would give you free models of its Hermes, and here you can see I'm redirected to it. So it has four plans. One is for $0, $20, $100, $200. Honestly, $0 works for me, and it gives me a generous free limit every day, and it is reset every time. So I would just use this and I would just connect it. We would go for Google. You would have to, I think you would have to enter your card information, but the money would not be detected, but it's a prerequisite. Just go to it, and okay, my password is changed. Let me correct my password. Okay, so just like select next, and then it's asking for a verification. Just verify it and continue. So it would redirect you to your own account of this nose portal. Here you can see it's connected, and now we just click subscribe and connect. It would be processing, and here is the area where you can see this card information. You just have to fill any card that you want. There would be no money detected. Okay, so this is the first method that I told you that you can use it for Now's portal. But if you are still not willing to enter your card information, there's also a direct method. You can just type open router. This is a site. Okay, I've already logged in here. Just type open router, go to that site, create an account, and then in this dashboard you would see this type of layout. You just have to do it like you have to go to this API keys. Okay, and just generate it for yourself. Okay, just generate a new key, name it anything. I'm just running a test, and leave blank. Reset limit every, just leave it blank, no expiration. Just create it, and you would just see a key here. Just copy it, go to Hermes, go to this edit models, add provider, and here please look for open router. Here you can see there's an open router, and yes, just click on it, and open router, yes, there's the open router. Paste that API key we just have copied from there. Okay, now just click on connect. So it would give you some free limits every day. It would reset although, but they have generous free limits, so you can use it also. It gives, I think, just 12 models for free. Here you can see this, it's using many models. For now, just we would begin. Okay, so now our just open router model is also there. Now what you want to do is just go to this hot swap and search for any model that is free. Here you can see this Nemotron 3 Ultra Super and 3 Ultra are free right now. Just click on any of them. I would prefer you to please click on this 120 billion parameter. It uses less limits, and here you are all set up. Now just ask it something and it would actually respond to you. Here you can see it's just thinking, and whole the thinking process it would also show you there. Okay, for now it's just responding. Let's look into this sidebar here, what you can see from here. Okay, so hello, how can I help you today? I'm here to assist with various tasks. Okay, so it's working. Okay, now here you can see you can also start a new session. These are the capabilities of these Hermes agent. We talked about skills, we would talk about tools, MCP, browse up. These four fundamentals are covered in my theory video, that is in the first video I have uploaded, where you can just go to it and see that what are these skills. So you can see there are many inbuilt skills also in Hermes, and you can also generate one if you want. Okay, so these are the skills here. Here are the messaging tools. We can also set up messaging. Here you can see like there are a dozen of chatting platforms that I can chat with Hermes: Telegram, Discord, Slack, Matrix, WhatsApp. These are the some, and WeChat also. These are the some common things. These are the artifacts. If you would generate any image, files, or links, it would be displayed in here. And yeah, so that's much it. And here is a tool about cron job and webhooks. We would talk about cron job, but for now we'll just keep this window simple and we'll just talk about cron jobs. I would also tell you about gateway and the other skills, but we would cover that in the next video. For now, for you to study that what actually is a cron job, let's go to it. And here you can see these tools that Hermes have. Okay, so we just talked about it, so just talk about it in detail. Okay, okay, so the first one is terminal. It has access to your terminal and it can actually do anything: run bash, install packages, manage files, and also servers. It has a built-in browser. It's also a tool, and it can navigate, screenshot, click, type, extract pages just like a human would do. It can also take screenshot of your pages and do. It can also write any file, create any file, and also move any file or edit any file. So it can create it anywhere of your system, given that you have given the access to your computer. It can execute code for you, it can write code for you, it can also web search, live search, and fetch to and stay current. It also has a skills, and it would save its loads workflows for repeatable jobs. Like if you're working on someone, they're like working on some task and creating a website, let's say. So if you would like the design, just say that create a skill for me on that, and it would automatically create a skill for you for that particular design that you liked. And when next time you would generate any design of this website, it would automatically load that skill. Okay, so if you look at the most important tool that I just admire is that it's cron job. Okay, so just take a look at how cron jobs works. Okay, so it's my favorite feature. This is where Hermes goes from tool you use to think that works while you don't. A cron job is a scheduled task. You tell it when, what, and where to send the result. It is time based. You can set it every day 11 a.m. or at any time. It repeats forever on that time frame, or you can also set times on it. It can also deliver to Telegram, email, or file, whichever the heck your messaging platform you have connected it. You pick the tool sets. You can auto load skills. Now the Hermes terminal, a real example. Here you can see that it's creating a cron via terminal. We can also just give a prompt on desktop and would create it. And the prompt is research AI news and post, and it would deliver on Telegram at 2 a.m. So what would happen is that next day at 11 a.m. it would just automatically trigger this prompt and research for my AI news or post. And these are the things that are the most useful. Okay, so just take a look about a deep look about skills and memory also. Okay, so if you just go to skills and memory, So here this slide, by the way, all these slides link would be in the description, so if you want to view them again, you can also do this for your convenience as much as you want. Okay, so two features that make it smarter over time. Skills are saved playbooks. After tricky tasks, Hermes saves a skill.md file, so next time it follows the proven path, load on demand or auto attach to Cron. So it's just self, you don't have to do anything. If you just make it or run a tricky task, it would auto save that prompt or that method, that how it solved it, to a skill.md file, and just it would be, and next time you would say, just it would not waste some tokens and would just automatically grab in that search for that skill and just run it. Okay, so if you want to create a skill, you can also create it, but remember that the skill format would be always skill.md, this skill.md. The text file should be named as this. Just attach it with Hermes and say just save this as a skill, and next time it would follow the proven steps instead of relearning. Okay, you can also load them on demand or auto attach to Cron. It has a memory feature, durable notes about your preferences, contacts, I would just explain to you, and it also has a profile. So it has basically three memory things. One is a user.md file, the second is memory.md file, and the third is soul.md file. So the user.md file, in this Hermes saved all the preferences about the user, like what user likes, what is its name, how does it likes the responses. And in this memory system, it's just a bunch of instructions that you give to Hermes, like if you just instructed that never say no to me, it would never say no to you. Okay, and it is and the third is a soul.md file, and it is the file about Hermes, like how it operates and what are its features and how it's capable. Okay, so right now we are now just come back to Hermes, and here you can see in open settings, you can see that it has a personality option. In this chat bot, you can also assign a personality, like helpful, concise, technical, creative, everything. It can also teach you, so you will just create a teacher, it would act as a teacher for you. Okay, so any of the guys that are students, they can use that. So I would just go it to concise. Okay, and now let me show you an example of this, how this soul.md user.md file works. So I would just say it, my name is Abdul Rahman. So it will just save it in its soul or memory.md file automatically. You don't have to say anything to it. Okay, so here you can see that here it just chat me, and here you can also thinking. Okay, and if I say it to just save it to your memory, it would auto save this information in my memory. Okay, so here you can see that it's editing that memory file and updating memory, plus user's name is Abdul Rahman. So it just knows that what my name is. So now if I just go to another session and say to him that what is my name, it would tell me that what is my name. Okay, so this is how memory works actually. It's just editing this file. Let's keep editing it, and yes, it's pretty much it. And these are the core features that are useful for your everyday tasks. Okay, so got it. I've saved in name as Abdul Rahman in my memory, so it would also remember it for future conversation. Like if I say what is my name, so it would actually tell me that what is my name. Just test it, and here I've given the prompt in a new session, so just note auto reloads that from my previous session. So here you can see that your name is Abdul Rahman. So if you just go ahead, students thinking we need to answer the user's question, what is my name? The user profile says username is Abdul Rahman, so it just saved that in particular information in my user.md file. So it just gave an answer to that. Just a bit more example, like I like eating apples. So it's just a preference that I have given to Hermes, so it would auto save it. You can see it automatically added this memory file into it. Okay, here it's just updating memory plus user likes eating apples. So now if I go to my other session and I will just say that what is my favorite fruit or what I like eating, so it would actually know it at what I actually like in eating. Okay, just okay, let's give this prompt to this, and here you can see that what would you like to know about your eating preferences, specific foods you enjoy. Yes, I would actually load that thing from that function. So right now this response hadn't been completed yet, so it had just going through all the files there is anywhere written that what I like eating. So just for your future reference, that this is how Hermes Agent works. So we would look at its capabilities, tools, MCPs, and browse hub, and actually make it more productive in our next video. For now, just it was an installation guide, so just install it, guys, and in next video we're gonna set it up like a very useful thing. You've got your own agent now. Install it, teach it your world, let it run the busy work while you sleep. Just give it your preferences, and that's it. Then we'll move on to the next step. If this was useful, smash subscribe and comment what you'll automate first. I read everyone, repo and docs in the description. This is Agent Labs. Go build something. See you in the next one.